So overall impressions tonight of the team's effort?
You know, I always start with pitching, and you know how important that is. And I thought Sean just did a really good job attacking the strike zone early. I thought he was able to locate his fastball to both sides of the plate, which was big, and then land some really good curveballs. So I'm really pleased with that, really pleased with the way we defended. And I just thought our big inning that we scored in the second was basically everything we can do as an offense. It included free bases, it included some bunts, it included some well-hit balls, it included some errors, some pressure plays, and I thought that was the difference in the game.
We talked about depth of your lineup a little bit in the past. 7 different players today had an RBI, I believe. What do you think it says about your?
Well, I think that's one of the things that makes our offense so good is, you know, 1 through 9, I feel really good about the guys that we have out there. And anytime you can do that, it creates a lot of pressure because, you know, you don't get past the first 4 or 5 guys and you feel like you can take a breather. And that's hard for a pitcher and pitchers to stay focused for that long. And when we're grinding at our at-bats, that's one of our identities, is that we'll grind out at-bats. And when we do that, we make it very difficult on our opponents. And that's a really good team over there and a really good pitcher that we beat tonight. I mean, those are some of the best coaches in all of college baseball. So the fact that we have that many guys have different RBIs definitely helps.
You talked about the different ways you guys can score. You had the inning with the 2 safety squeezes, and then Tristan's hitting home runs and stuff like that. How good is that to have as an offense, just be able to do it all?
Well, you know what? When I think of offense, I think of a lot of things that goes into offense, right? And base stealing is one, base running is one, bunting is one, hitting is one, situational one. There's all these different components of offense. And, you know, tonight we were able to use a bunch of different ones, and, you know, it definitely helps.
So you got that depth, and now you're starting to add your best hitter. Evan White is starting to really see the ball and really put some good swings on it. How much more valuable, or how much better can he make the offense?
Well, he does. And you know what? How about the couple plays he made at first base? I mean, the guy's incredible. Like, he is a premier defender. He makes it very difficult because, you know, if you just throw it in the vicinity, the guy's going to catch it. But Evans, he continues to have professional at-bats. And you know what? There's a sense of confidence with our team when he's in there. And can't say enough about the job Tyler Marshall did in his absence, along with Gunnar. But boy, is it nice to have him at first base and back in our lineup.
You had a 9-run lead, so it's not necessarily pressure packed, but putting Chris in the face, top of the order. What'd you like about Chris tonight?
Well, I appreciate you bringing that up. He threw the ball really, really well at Western Kentucky. And, you know, Mitch Barnhart's been kind enough to get us a really good video software that we use. And just going back and watching the video and the quality of his pitches, I mean, they were some high-level pitches with the fastball, the movement, to be able to land a slider for a strike, to be able to bounce it for a strikeout when we need it. He's going to have a really bright future, and if he keeps throwing the way he did at Western Kentucky and then tonight, he's going to keep getting more opportunities.
Tristan looks the part. I mean, he's a big dude. He looks like he'd jack it out every time. What was working for him tonight?
Well, here's the thing about Tristan. You know, he's a switch hitter, as you guys know, right? So he's constantly trying to work on 2 different swings. And I would say the last week and a half, he's had some of the best at-bats on the entire team. And when he's going good, he's going to be able to leverage balls and hit balls for power. And I think that's now starting to come. You guys are starting to see that now, right? Before SEC play, the guy didn't have a home run. And now he's got 3 home runs in, you know, 3 SEC weekends. And it all starts with him being able to command the strike zone.